Hello, this is Asiimwe Lydia. Welcome to my second podcast. So, my first podcast was about an introduction to the valleys of life. And like I said, I have been through 4 valleys in my life, and I consider valleys to be those tough, difficult times we go through in life, and some people are discouraged and they want to give up. So, I'm here to testify that I have been through 4 valleys of my life, and I am here to encourage you and share my testimony so that if someone is going through their valley, maybe they can be encouraged not to give up. So, my second podcast is going to first talk about who we are, where we came from, and why we are here. It is also going to talk a little bit about why we face these challenges and why they are so important. You know, Paul, the servant of God, says it in his letter to the Corinthians, his second letter, chapter 4, verse 8, he says, we are challenged in every way, but we are not crushed. So let's start seeing these challenges as an opportunity. We are not going to be destroyed or crushed or abandoned, like Paul says, but we are going to pick lessons and learn out of them. And then James says in his letter, chapter 1, verses 2, he says, count it all joy, my brothers, when you face challenges. So again, I'm here to encourage you that let's see them as opportunities to learn and not curses or punishment. God is not interested in punishing us. He loves us so much, and He has set up these challenges as lessons for us to learn from. So who are we and where did we come from? I am happy to tell you that we are souls. We are spiritual beings from heaven. And we were created to worship God and live happily in heaven, except there reaches a time in heaven when every soul must learn, every soul must grow, every soul must evolve. And so they realize that there are certain challenges that are important for us to learn lessons from as souls. So they got all these challenges and they created a planet called Earth, and they placed all these challenges in that planet. See it more as like boarding school. You know, when you have a child at home and they are pampered and they're having a good time, when you send them to boarding school, they learn a lot. They become independent. They face challenges on their own. They grow to be resilient and strong. So this is why Earth was set up as a planet for souls to be sent to so they can learn lessons and come back to heaven when they are different, when they have grown, when they have more knowledge, when they have more experience, when they have evolved, and they're in better position to worship God. So there was a meeting in heaven, and then God and Jesus Christ and your guardian angels sit and determine your life on earth. So they say, oh, how long do you need to stay on earth? How many years do you need to learn your lessons? What lessons do you need to learn? What challenges should be put in place to equip you to learn those lessons? What kind of environment should you be placed in? What kind of family? What kind of friends? What kind of schools? What kind of race? What kind of opportunities? What kind of financial background should you be brought up in? So all these things are planned, and then your body is designed and created. I call it a biosuit because it is not who we are, this body. It is just a suit that we wear as a soul in order to have an identity on earth. And then also how this body looks like was also planned to enable you go through your challenges and lessons well. So this is why you should never desire to be the person you were not created to be. Don't wish to be bigger or taller or darker or lighter. Don't go for plastic surgeries to change your biosuit. Your biosuit was fearfully and wonderfully made. It was planned to equip you face your challenges. So when you change it, it doesn't serve the purpose for which it was created. So let's appreciate who we are, how we look, where we live. All these things were planned for this purpose. I also need you to know that every soul that was sent on earth came with a mission to fulfill, with a purpose to fulfill. As we get challenged and we learn, we are also supposed to love and help others. We are also supposed to complete certain tasks and missions. So one of my other podcasts will be talking about how to discover what your purpose on earth is. What mission were you sent to accomplish? It is going to be a shame if you live the so many years on earth, and at the end of it all you go back home in heaven and you cannot account for your life on earth. They do not know what you fulfilled. The mission you were sent for was not fulfilled. You cannot account for your time because it was wasted doing so many things. So I encourage you to work hard to discover what your purpose on earth is and to be challenged to fulfill it before your time is done. And you need to start working on your mission when you're still young and energetic, because in the very, very elderly years of your life, you may not put a lot of work into this mission. And so at the end of your life on earth, you may not have so much to present before God. So be encouraged as you're living your life on earth, as you go through these trials and challenges. Smile at them, be strong, support one another. Never laugh at someone going through a difficult time. They may be going through their valley now. You may appear to be on top of the mountain now, but next time things may flip-flop and you may find yourself in the valley and they are on the mountain. So let's be there for each other. I love you so much. Thank you for sparing time to watch this podcast. There's going to be another podcast coming. Please keep going on my YouTube channel. Just type in Asiimwe Lydia or Asiimwe Lydia'S podcast, or look for Asiimwe Lydia, the Valleys of Life. And please share, please subscribe, please like. Also share to your own social media platforms so that we take this message out and it reaches as many people as possible. We could help someone, we could save lives together. And when we go to heaven, our Creator will be proud of us for the work we are doing for His people here on earth. May God bless you. Please stay safe in this corona pandemic. Follow the SOPs. Till next time. Bye.